A Fort Myers family accusing 2 Lee County deputies of using excessive force, one even pulling out his weapon in front of several small children. And it's all caught on camera. Tonight, we're learning one of them had faced similar accusations before. Four Your Corner investigator Mike Mason digging into this one to let you decide if the deputies went too far.
In a Fox 4 investigation earlier this year, 7 customers of a gay bar in Fort Myers claimed Deputy Scott Hill charged them with his gun drawn for no reason, and he even tasered a handicapped man. Tonight he's accused of using excessive force again.
I remember the videos every day. Okay.
Ada Matias breaking down each time she watches this video showing a Lee County deputy pointing his weapon at her family.
Oh my God!
And arresting her teenage daughter. It happened last year on July 31st when Matias was having a party at her home in East Fort Myers. Cameras were rolling when the good time took a horrible turn, ending with the arrest of Ada, her husband, and her teenage daughter. A sheriff's office report shows Deputy Scott Hill was on patrol when he noticed 4 Hispanic males drinking beer next to Ada's home, under the no loitering sign on the side of this convenience store. Reports show Hill then arrested the 4 men for having open containers. One of them was Ada's husband. That's when Ada walked outside to find out why he was being arrested.
What is the problem?
According to police reports, the deputy says there were 30 to 35 people in the yard. Ada Matias confronted me and started yelling in Spanish. It was obvious that Matias was trying to incite a riot among the gathering people and refusing my lawful commands to leave the area. Hill then called for backup, and Deputy Kenneth Sherman arrived, and that's when things really heated up. Video shows Ada's 10-year-old daughter going to the cruiser to see her father. Deputy Sherman then grabs her arm and pulls her away. When the girl runs back again, Deputy Hill pulls out a weapon in front of small children. Deputy Hill then approaches Ada's 14-year-old daughter with a pair of handcuffs. As he grabs her wrist, the girl takes a swing at Deputy Hill, and that's when Deputy Sherman takes her to the ground and she's arrested. 2 small children try to approach their sister, but are pushed away. In Deputy Hill's report, he writes, the 14-year-old girl raised her fist and struck him in the arm and chest multiple times before she was restrained by Deputy Sherman. But that's not what the video shows. You can clearly see the girl taking one swing at Deputy Hill, and she misses. We also asked the girl about this directly. The deputy says that you swung at him multiple times. Is that true?
No, it's not.
The teen was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer with violence. Miami attorney John DeLeon is fighting to get those charges dismissed.
It just seems completely way out of bounds to point the guns at children who, while they're investigating, a misdemeanor drinking in public. And this is what leads to people tragically getting shot.
We asked the Lee County Sheriff's Office about what happened. They say Deputy Hill was pointing his taser, which looks similar to a handgun. They also say Deputy Hill had every right to draw his weapon because he felt Ada Matias was inciting a riot and his life was in danger. But we found this is not the first time Deputy Scott Hill has been accused of using excessive force. On January 7th, customers at a Fort Myers gay bar called the Office Pub say Hill and another deputy charged them in the parking lot with their guns drawn.
They were charged at us with their guns drawn and their flashlights on us and said, get on your knees. And we didn't move to get on our knees right away, so then they said, get on your knees. We will shoot you.
At the time, Deputy Hill was serving a warrant next door at Babe's Gentlemen's Club when he claims hearing gunshots coming from the area of the Office Pub. But customers say the sound wasn't from a gun, it was actually a car door being slammed. Reports show deputies ordered all 7 customers to the ground, but Robert Ortiz is handicapped and couldn't comply, so Deputy Hill shot him with a taser. Ortiz remembers what he told Hill.
I can't put my arms up, I got to talk. Well, I'm like this, and there's nothing there. And he says, you get on your knees now. And I said, I can't. And he fires his taser at me.
The Lee County Sheriff's Office investigated the bar customers' complaints and determined there was no evidence to prove the officers did anything wrong. In this most recent case, the Sheriff's Office says no one filed a complaint against the 2 deputies, so the Sheriff's Office did not investigate. Ada Matias says charges against her were dropped, and now she wants the same for her daughter.
I don't know what happened this day, but me only pray for my God.
Attorney John DeLeon is set to take depositions in this case next week and says if charges against the teen are not dropped, he will go to trial. In the studio, Mike Mason, Fox 4 in your corner.
All right, so now that you've seen that video, what do you think? Did the officers go too far, or do you think they were justified here? Voice your view on fox4now.com or call us 206-FOX4.